All right, we live. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's been a pleasure making videos and doing all this stuff. So it's been a while, and I really want to do this, and I really want to build this app and finish it up. So this video is going to be about the TabBarContoller, and we're going to keep going from here. So, you know, in the past couple of days or weeks or even months, I've been trying to learn a lot, you know, trying to brush up on Firebase, trying to brush up on making network calls, passing JSON, and trying to learn some new things I can add to the app, and, you know, look for APIs that I can use to power the app. So that's one reason why, you know, I haven't found the time. And then the other thing is, you know, school and every other thing with work and life. But that's not an excuse, right? That's not an excuse. So I try to shift everything to like 2 weeks, and then so that I can have the remaining 2 weeks in the month to like shoot videos and, you know, work on the projects. So this is gonna be like a motivation for myself to keep working on this project, because I want to really see this project finished and you know, let you guys see that it's easy to, you know, even if it's not easy, but it's possible to teach yourself how to build an app. So if you're just joining me for the first time, welcome to my channel. And for those of you guys that have already subscribed, thanks for subscribing, and more videos are coming soon on this project. So this video is going to be about the TabBarContoller from where we stopped in the wireframe. So if you haven't watched the previous video on the wireframes, be sure to, you know, click the, I'm going to put a link somewhere. Just click that link and follow the video so you can catch up. All right, so this is where we are right now in the project. So we have all the screens here that shows the login process. Let me just open the sketch files. So my GitHub project flavor recipe, and that's the sketch file. I'm gonna leave this folder. I'm gonna leave this folder in the drive, and be sure to click the link so you can download everything as a starter project. So this is the file here, this is the Xcode project here, and I just put this folder here for. All right, so I'm going to open the sketch file right now, double click that, and you can see it shows that the license is expired. So I've been using a trial version all this time. So Sketch costs $99 to pay for the full fees. However, if you Google a lot, you can find some ways around it. But I'm not saying you should do this. But if you have $99, pay it and get your license and support the developers of the app. But if you don't have $99 and you're looking for a solution, so this is what you can do, right? So just quit that, and what you're going to do is you're going to place your finger on Command Shift S. Just place your 3 fingers like that. Just place it on those 3 keys, Command Shift S, and you're gonna open the sketch file. Now once you double click it, you're gonna hit Command Shift S really fast, like you want to save it, right? So I'm gonna open it like that, Command Shift S. Before it opens, you're gonna hit that Command Shift S and quit, right? Now try it again, Command Shift S really fast, right? And then it's gonna highlight the file. You see that the file was highlighted right there. So you make sure you do it very, very fast. So if you do that, then you can quit this one, and then it will open another folder and try to save it. So don't save this, just minimize it like that, and then you have the you have the previous one that was opened. So you can use the Sketch app like that, and you don't have to put in $99. But make sure you pay for the license if you have the money, and support these people that did this wonderful app. If I have the money, I'll just pay for it. But right now, I'm just gonna look for a way to use this app, because this app is just so good. We want to start building the tabBar from the wireframe that we discussed, right? So first thing you have to understand is that everything here is in a storyboard, right? And is in this storyboard here, this main storyboard, right? So we can create different storyboards and we can split all the files, right? Because once we start adding the tabBar and the navigation, the screens are going to grow exponentially. They're just going to blow up everywhere, and just I don't mean to use the word blow, but they're just going to occupy the whole screen, and it's going to be difficult to work with each individual view controllers and file. It's going to be in the way. So what we're going to do is first of all, use the TabBarContoller to show the entire process, and then later we can start splitting everything into individual storyboards. Okay, I just said a bunch of things that might not make sense, right? But let me show you what I'm saying, right? Let me show you what I'm saying. All right, so following the stuff we did in the wireframe, I'm just gonna search for TabBarContoller like this and drag it to the main storyboard. So this is a TabBarContoller, and this TabBarContoller is this one right here, right? And it has two view controllers. The first one, which is the item 1, this one here, and the second one, the item 2, this one here. Okay, it might be a little bit difficult to see, but I'm going to zoom in. So this is the first view controller here, and this is the second view controller here. So this TabBarContoller, it's like a navigation controller, but the difference between the navigation controller and the tabBar is that the tabBar will have the TabBarContoller will have a tabBar, which is this thing at the bottom of the screen. This thing here, this is the tabBar. Now this tabBar can have bar button items. This is a bar button item, this is a bar button item right here, and this tabBar is going to be inside this TabBarContoller. This is the TabBarContoller, right? So these two things together, the tabBar and the TabBarContoller, they control different view controllers in terms of navigation. So they can house 2 or 3 or multiple view controllers. The difference between this one and the navigation view controller is that navigation acts like a stack. Like you have a stack of books, you place the first one on the table and you start putting all your other favorite books on top of the first one. So whatever you do to the first one is going to affect the rest of the stuff on the stack. So you can use that as a reference point to navigate. You can go from the first book to like the second book or the third book, something like that. So that's how navigation controller functions. So we have it gives you a back button that you can go back, and you can add so many view controllers, could go back and front and things like that, right? But tabBar is like let's say you go to a bar, right? If you are legally allowed to drink or something, but it's like this: you go to a bar and you have the bartender, and the bartender has like different customers. Let's say 4 people came to the bar. So the bartender comes to the first person and say, what do you like to drink? And the first person would like, okay, I would like to start a tab, and so the bartender will go and create like a note or something, and say, okay, Mr. John Doe had like, you know, Bud Light, or had like Guinness, or had like Heineken, or what. And then Miss Susan had like Heineken, or had like, you know, apple cider, whatever, on her second note. So this bartender is like, she's like putting all like notes, like 3 or 4 notes on a piece of paper, and that's like a tab. So she has the information for all the whole customer. So if she goes to the first person, she can go to the first person and interact with the first person, and, you know, go to the second person, or go to the third person. So just think about it like this TabBarContoller is like a bartender, and whenever you want information on like the first customer or the second customer, she can take you to that person or give you details. So just something like that. But I know it's like, it's not a refined idea, but just think about it like a bartender opening a tab and managing different tabs for all the customers. So they'll have all the information of the customers. All right, so this is the tab bar right here, and this is a view controller here, and this is a view controller here. So I'm just going to rearrange it like this. I'm going to put item 1 like this, and I'm going to put item 2 like this. This item 1 is a view controller, that's this thing right here, and this item 2 is a view controller right here, and this is the tab bar. Okay, so now we want to look at this design. In this design, we have the home screen. This is the home screen here, and the whole screen is going to be a table view controller. To save ourselves time from creating a view controller and making it more complex, and, you know, adopting all the protocols that the view controllers or table view controllers should adopt, we're just going to simply use table view controllers that has everything, that the whole package of table view and every other thing, delegates and you know, all the stuffs that come with in the table view controller. So this is going to be a table view controller for the home. For the favorites, it's going to be also a table view controller. For the categories, it's going to be a table view controller. And one screen is missing here for the profile, because we have four sections in the tab bar: the home, the categories, the favorite, and the profile.